Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your daily reading for Friday, August 15th. If you are a August 15th Leo, stick around towards the end for your special birthday card pull. Let's start this daily off with a fortune, and your fortune is travel. Long distance communication will open up your life, exciting experience for singles, and career advancement for others. All right, so get ready to move. You have a lot of movement energy lately, so some of you may be going places. Some of you may actually be making travel plans or in the position of maybe you're watching this and you have already traveled somewhere. There is exciting experiences for singles, so you may even travel with somebody or travel and meet somebody, and career advancement for others. So pay attention to any type of career movement that could be happening for you around this time. There's a lot of movement in general for you when you get this travel fortune. A lot of things are opening up for you here, Leo, that may have felt blocked or just not obtainable. But this fortune is giving you the indication that a lot more is becoming obtainable for you with this movement. So let's see. Your angel is change and transition with Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So some of you may be moving or relocating. Some of you may be moving out, moving in. Whatever the case may be, you may even be doing something in your energy that is doing or bringing about a transformation. This person does have a phoenix tattoo on the chest, so there could be symbolism around the phoenix. And the phoenix is all about burning to ash at your darkest moment, but rising up better than ever. And you know, I like that this energy has the phoenix symbolism in it, because most of the times when you ask people like, wow, like what made you start this business? What made you start working on yourself so much? What made you start this? What made you do that? A lot of the time their answer is going to be a very unpleasant moment brought them to ascend. So if you may have been going through non-pleasant moments or moments of feeling down and dark, the energy is saying now is the time to rise up. Now is the time to become anew, and now is the time to move around the energy. And it looks like there is going to be opportunities for you to travel or do things in this change, in this transition. This type of combination with just these two cards right away gives me like some type of like retirement vibes, where you may be going from like working a lot to being a lot more free with time, or vice versa. Let's see. You have eclipse in Virgo. Wow. 2 days in a row, you got a Virgo card. It's like the universe is like, yep, Virgo season's coming. We know. Thank you. Reorganization with choose duties and responsibilities carefully. All right. So not only are you going through a change, but your schedule is going to change. Your routine is about to change. Some of you are feeling the need to do some reorganization, some choosing of responsibilities. Maybe you are prioritizing other things over things that you used to prioritize. But this eclipse in Virgo is asking you to do this. It's asking you to look at your schedule, look at your routine. What can be tweaked? What can be changed? What can be moved around? Because it's actually going to help your energy transform. It's going to help your energy change as well. So I really like this type of vibe. There is like a hue of like darker red, almost like orangey vibes. So pay attention to that type of energy as well. You could be wearing that color or see that color somehow, some way. Let's see what your quantum oracles are and get more details here of what could be happening. We have a cycle card with increase. Ooh, this is a really good card to get. So everything is increasing for you. Your health could be getting better. Your money could be looking up. Your free time could be opening up a little bit more. Whatever the case may be, you are having an increase of energy. More of what you want is coming your way when you get this cycle card. An increase of money. And there is going to be an increase of something that you've wanted. So if you wanted more money, more money. If you want more free time, more free time. If you want more, possibly an increasing of, what's the word I'm looking for? availability to do things, to travel, that's happening for you. Let's see what else you got here. We have the angels of the four directions. So once again, your spirit team coming through very strongly for you. This card kind of even looks like it is rising in an energy as well. So you may definitely be receiving signs and synchronicity. So pay attention to license plates, billboards, social media, signs that you may see in nature, stuff like that. And you have great gratitude with consciousness, card number 4. So this energy is reminding you to be grateful. And when you are sitting in the energy of gratitude, you open up yourself to receival. The universe loves when you are grateful for things that are like random as well. Being grateful for the bed that you always lay on. Be grateful for the car that you're in, or the car that you drive, or something like that is really being called on to you to be grateful in this time of transition, so you receive more with this cycle increase. So some of you could get promoted as well. I almost feel like some of you with this Virgo eclipse, you could be changing your role. Like your role could be changing somehow, some way. Like if you wore a lot of different hats, you might change the hats that you're wearing. You might even add or remove. There's definitely some movement here in your role that you play in possibly society, the role that you play for others, the role that you play for yourself, for your career, could definitely be going through a shift. And your angel and aura is renewed connection. So there is a reconciliation vibe here with reunion, reconciliation, intimacy, and forgiveness. Now, this doesn't always have to be like a full reconciliation where like you hear from a past person. For some of you, yes. For others of you, no. This could also be a sense where if you've just been having some type of like weird communication with somebody, maybe you felt a separation vibe, or you just felt isolated from someone or a specific connection, the vibes of renewing this could happen around this time, where there could be more communication, more conversation, better communication with you and somebody, where it kind of just felt like it was, I don't want to say the word shallow, maybe like stagnant, but there's definitely some type of renewed connection or reconciliation here that they want you to know about. Let's see what we have in your tarot theme cards and get some details on this for you, Leo. All right, first card out is lead with the Emperor. So there definitely could be a stronger role that you are playing in your life, where you are more in the lead. You are not just following what others are doing or saying. You're like, no, I want to do what I want, and this is what I want. Divine counterpart energy as well. We have take the lead. Jeez. All right, so you have lead and take the lead. This is the 3 of Wands. So the fact that this is coming underneath the change and transition, this gives me an indication that whatever's changing and shifting, you want it to change. You want it to shift. You want it to get better. You want it to make you happier. You want to be more excited. And you also have the High Priestess with listen. So your intuition is going to tell you what to prioritize in your life. Some of you, we just may have been prioritizing things that other people thought you should prioritize, but you didn't actually feel like were that important to you. So pay attention. There could be a divine counterpart around you, a very strong spiritual soulmate, somebody that you feel familiar with right away. That could be the connection that's renewing for some of you. Let's clarify this. On the Emperor, we have the 3 of Cups. So there is some type of celebratory energy as well. Some of you are definitely going to start being around more people, socializing more. Somebody may even want to introduce you to people with this 3 of Cups. If you are an employer or a boss and you have been looking to hire people, you may actually find somebody good to hire. On the 3 of Wands, we have the Moon. So definitely feeling more open to the path of the unknown. There's definitely a lot more, I feel like, faith in your energy. In some way, shape, or form, there does look like there is a more, I feel, taken care of by the universe. this change. I'm going to go with the flow, the transition, going with the flow, opening up yourself to the mystery of what could be for the future instead of being scared of it. And the High Priestess with the Judgment card. So, okay, interesting. So if there is a reconciliation here, I definitely feel like some of you felt this person's return or felt like eventually this connection will have better vibes. Because like I said, I don't feel like it's a past person for all of you. Your advice is the 9 of Swords. So your advice is to try your best to stop overthinking, stop stressing things out, possibly even figure out how to hone in on your anxiety. When the 9 of Swords comes in your advice, you could have been triggered on purpose to work on that trigger, right? Things only come back up in your energy to be worked on. So if you had felt stressed out or you were triggered recently, your advice is saying figure out why that's a trigger for you and try to figure out how you can heal it, how you can release yourself from it. And your outcome is justice. So good karma coming in, final decisions as well. You do have the Emperor to the 3 of Cups to the Justice card. So there could be something in romantic relationships where there is movement from like dating to exclusivity or being exclusive to being in a relationship stronger, being in a relationship to maybe being engaged or married or possibly even having a move in with each other type of energy. It does look like there could be an ascension to stronger decision-making energy that has to do with a partner. And if you are a single Leo, there does look like there could be some type of exciting experience for you, but you have to put yourself out there with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is doing things around other people. They're just not at home. So let's see. On Judgment, we have the Empress. There it is. So Emperor, Empress, there is the match. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, you know, if love starts to take off in your life, that's going to cause you to probably reorganize your schedule a little bit, right? Because if you were not dating or not doing anything and then you start doing it, then you have to put and make time for it. But it looks like you are being aligned to a counterpart here during this shift. And it looks like it could be very beneficial for you. There's definitely some type of what's the word I'm looking for? Ascension or just like evolution to a connection. And if you have been single, you could be meeting somebody. If you are single and you have met somebody, there could be some movement towards this connection. If you have been in a relationship or whatever the case may be, there could definitely be more serious vibes to it, possibly even some type of fertility. 9 of Swords as your advice with the 4 of Swords. Yeah. Something came up for you to heal it. And I don't necessarily say that often, but this is in your advice, so I'm going to say it. Something may have triggered you for you to figure out why it does that. Why it makes you feel like that. And on the Justice card, as your outcome, we have Temperance. Yeah, so there is a decision being made after a long time waiting. So either a long time waiting for an increase of good vibes, a long time waiting for a partnership energy, possibly even a long time waiting to have time to do things, to travel, to be places, right? Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules the 9th house, travel, higher level learning. So the fact that you have Justice to Temperance here, it looks like the universe is delivering you an energy to bring you good karma. And I feel like it could be a person as well as an increase to your abundance at the same time. I don't just feel like it's one or two things. Some of you may also get a blessing from a parent. I do feel that. Some of you may actually be moving out of parents' home, maybe even moving back into parents' home. But there definitely could be a blessing to from parents here. Maybe even like an inheritance you receive or something like that. But you definitely have a blessing, and it does look like it's more or less in the position of like good karma. So there's something that you've done, there's something that you've worked on, there's decisions you've made in the past that are going to connect to this moment now of you feeling like you have some good karma here. So pay attention. There's a very strong match around you or that you could connect to. And there is also a very strong indication of good karma and an increase of your abundance. All right, let's see. Your divine master that is with you for the day is, zodiac signs in the spread. That could be around you or in your chart. Aries, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Pisces, and Sagittarius. So let's see. Your divine master is Horus with manifestation vortex. The vortex. I don't know why I love saying that word like that. Belief makes manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Yes. And your advice here is like, get out of them bad thoughts. You know what they are. They have come up for you to work on them. All right. So you're in the manifestation vortex at the moment. When Horus comes through, Horus is one of the earliest and most respected of the Egyptian deities. He is famous for his hawk head and is known as a lord of the sky. The Egyptian word Her or Huru, from which his name is derived, means high one, indicating that he is a cosmic sky god. The eye of Horus has been adopted with the world over a symbol of protection and guidance, and Horus himself is highly protective guiding force. Your message with this card is you are deeply connected to the universe at this time and held in the manifestation vortex. Your divine guidance is to spend time thinking, feeling, and experiencing the energies connected to your wildest dreams, because this is a powerful time to surmount the energies of limitation and fully stand in your power. If you have been driving an intention or working on a particular project, consider what is the best outcome, because the power of the stars is with you now. Be open to listening within as the universe is offering you guidance on the next step. Stay highly attuned to your thoughts and also the energies you associate with at this time, for you are being guided to stay as high vibrational as possible in order to usher in opportunities and support. The power of the cosmos is with you now. Create, attract, and manifest. Yeah, and that is why this is your advice. This card literally says, thoughts attract and create. Your advice is to go to sleep on the bad thoughts. Don't even think about them. Don't even give them your energy. The activity I give my energy work clients that I'll give you really fast if you feel like you could be dealing with this right now is when you feel those bad thoughts are coming in and they're about to spiral, separate yourself from them. The thoughts, you have to give them a label because you identify them as you. And your thoughts aren't you. So you have to relabel your thoughts in your mind to separate to them first. I give them the roommate. Your thoughts are your roommate, right? Now think about it this way. If you lived with somebody, your roommate, aka your thoughts, and they were always, how long would you stay with your roommate that always wakes up and criticizes you? Always wakes up and says, oh, Leo, you're not good enough. Or, oh, Leo, you probably shouldn't trust this person. Or, oh, Leo, you would probably move out. You'd be like, I can't be around this person anymore. So look at your brain as your roommate. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who observes them. So you have to label your thoughts as something else. So the roommate is very easy because it's a universal type of thing. People know what roommates are. So your brain, your thoughts are your roommate. So when the roommate is going crazy, that's what you have to give it. You have to have that self-reflection and say, all right, look, the roommate's going crazy. Let's not listen to them. That's not us. That's them. And the more you do it, because it has to be a daily practice, because if you think how many times you think how many times you think a negative thought? At least a couple times a day. At least. So that's your practice. When you feel that, all right, roommate, you need to settle down. You need to settle down. And eventually, you'll get so good at it that you will not spiral as much. Or you won't even negatively think as much because the brain finally disassociates from it by labeling it differently. So that's what I got here for you, Leo. A little bit of energy work activity for you to end off this reading. Let's get the August 15th special birthday card pull for the August 15th Leos. And you have cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there is an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. All right, so don't compete, cooperate. Let's get you one more of these. Face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success and failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you are in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. All right. So, Leo, do not forget, from now to the end of October, a golden 100 will be in every order that is made off of my Etsy shop. You can find the link down below. Wish flash paper kits. We do have the money drawing water on sale as well as other things, and to book with me. Thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Have a great one ahead. I'll talk to y'all soon, and happy birthday. Bye now.